Probably the most hyped title from Netflix streaming platform is here with its first volume of the fifth part. The professor and his motley crew of skilled and borderline unpredictable robbers find themselves on their second mission in the Bank of Spain. A lot has happened, from influencing the public, successful handovers, unfortunate deaths, much anticipated reunions, and of course everyone's favorite, nail-biting cliffhangers, and I'm sure a lot of fans are already privy to the build-up. So I'll just mention where we are right now. Lisbon has been rescued with probably the most detailed and intricate mission. Gandea, the chief security of the Bank of Spain, who mercilessly killed Nairobi and is a total loose cannon, is posed by the gang as being taken to the rooftop, requesting an evacuation from the police, only to actually be a trade-off for the gang so that Lisbon can join them. However, the cliffhanger being that Alicia Sierra has found the location of the professor, and we ended the episode with them having a face-off. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing. Arturo is still a piece of shit. That will always remain a constant. From the trailer, it was clear that the professor's cover has been blown. The colonel, frustrated at this point, has deployed the army to the Bank of Spain, and the team feels as if all possible options of the mission to be successful are done and dusted. But they aren't giving up without a fight. So how did Part 5, Volume 1 fare? Did it live up to the hype around the show? Did it engage the viewers the same way? Let's get right into it. Here's me telling you the good and bad aspects of Money Heist Part 5, Volume 1, so that you guys can... Who am I kidding? You're gonna watch it anyway. So let's just get to the review straight away. The underwhelming aspects. Pitch and attempts to be funny. When I'm watching a show like Money Heist, I know what I'm signing up for. This is a series that in its pitch is a commercial action heist series. Therefore, a lot of its sequences can be termed over the top or rather convenient. While I absolutely have no problem when it comes to the action of the series because it is bloody fun to witness, I thought there was enough shooting in Rambo 4, but my god, can anybody formulate how many bullets were shot in this season? I'm sure it's breaking records. The problem actually is with respect to some of the writing of the series, in which there are attempts made to be of a comedic light when things are getting out of hand. This is especially regarding the Colonel's character that makes situations more awkward than funny. Mostly erratic in his behavior, he resorts to either mimicking his colleagues out of frustration like a junior school child, or is so impressed with an idea that he tells someone that he's getting a hard on just listening to it. I understand that the intention of these moments are to be rather left field and hilarious, but I just found most of them to be forced humor. There are also moments where Arturo completely goes batshit crazy and transitions to talk about football analogies of Messi, Ronaldo and Neymar, which was unintentionally funny more than anything else. Other than that, Tokyo becoming jaunty roads in one instance with a grenade was probably the only part in the action sequences where I felt it was getting a little out of hand. Screenplay. The season, just like the previous one, depends on flashbacks to provide context for various characters. While some of these flashbacks provide right context to the origin story of characters, some of the throwbacks actually are placed in the edit abruptly, just being dedications to the most beloved characters rather than providing an insight to where we left off. While I'm always game for any Berlin flashback because we just love to see him on screen and it's an absolute delight, flashback sequences with Nairobi and Tokyo and Julia's father's characters don't elevate the storytelling exponentially. The good. Background score and sound design. I am absolutely blown away by the sound design in Money Heist. This is not only with reference to the bewildering amount of ammunition that is dispensed throughout the episodes, but in context to the background score also that is utilized to enhance those sequences. Several moments come to my mind when I think about the impactful background score of Season 5. There's a melancholic piano score that plays as Tokyo narrates the bank heist that changed her life forever. There is an altercation with the heist team and Arturo, and specifically the moment a grenade gets launched. The sound design of the deafening impact that it has is so artistically done. My favorite, however, has to be the flashback of Berlin and a particular heist, which is accentuated through a piano score that actually over a period of time builds up to increase your adrenaline and anxiety as the minutes pass by. Themes and writing. I wondered throughout watching Money Heist and its several seasons that what is it about the show that resonates with so many people? These characters are not heroes in any way. They are carrying out actions as they deem fit, but something that will not be acceptable from a moral and social standard. What I love about the show is that the characters and the creators are aware of this and don't try to justify their actions through an emotional origin story of atrocities committed to marginalized communities. If you technically look at it, the group is composed of what everyone considers to to be misfits in society. It in many ways is considered to be a retaliation against all the subjugation that the group as individuals have faced. While this may seem forced in moments as Bagoda is beating the living shit out of Gandia and listing out his character flaws, but the messaging works in other instances, specifically when it comes to the interaction with characters like Julia and Stockholm. Strictly from a heist perspective and the execution of the plan, you just have to surrender to the madness and you're guaranteed to have an absolute blast. This might be the only time in Money Heist where the professor feels cornered and doesn't have a plan B, so it makes it all the more interesting. Characters and moments. What I love about the show at this moment is that the characters are all individuals that we either absolutely resonate with or completely despise, and this is actually perfect for a series and indicative of its global fandom. I think Berlin is so iconic and such a fan favorite that the series creators have to execute a flashback sequence with him, no matter what, because he is such a dynamic personality to let go of even though he has passed away. I absolutely loved Najwa Nimri as Alicia Sierra in this season. Frustrated at being ostracized and being vengeful against the professor, she just comes across as a determined badass who feels cornered in every shape and form. My favorite performers, however, from season 5 include Denver, Arturo, Gandia, Tokyo, and Julia. There are so many emotional moments that Denver experiences in this season, from the dichotomy that exists in his relationship with Stockholm to this beautiful emotional moment that he shares with Tokyo. Jamie Lorente honestly doesn't get enough love as a performer in Money Heist. Arturo is just an absolute piece of shit, and it just tells you about the amazing work that actor Enrique Arce has done with the character. Somebody on Twitter had pointed out that Gandia is literally the Undertaker waking up after every action sequence. The relentless energy and his despicable nature is performed so well by the actor. So much so that everyone just wants Arturo and him dead ever since they made their first appearance. While Julia shares some heartfelt moments in this series, it is Tokyo and her journey through the 5 episodes that really draws you in. It is an absolute treat to witness the sheer chaos that transpires in the 5 episodes that I saw yesterday. I can only say that I'm desperately looking forward to December, where I can be assured that it will be absolute mayhem. And that was a video, guys. Write down in the comments below what you thought about this season. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.